friends. Okay, we are going to listen to a story and then we're going to write a sentence so that we know who is in our story and what they are doing. Okay, listen to my story carefully and listen for the who and the what. Ted looked at his broken castle. Ted saw Pam run under the dining room table. Ted's face got red. Ted was angry at Pam, and he needed to stop and calm down. He went into his room and hid. Okay, remember we're listening for the who and the what. So what is that person doing? Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. Listen very carefully. Ted looked at his broken castle. Ted saw Pam run under the dining room table. Ted's face got red. Ted was angry at Pam, and he needed to stop and calm down. He went into his room and hid. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and pause this video and get out your finger tapping mat and your dry erase marker because you're going to need that in just a minute. So pause the video if you need to. If you already have it out, then keep this playing. So who is the story about? What was the name that we heard? We heard two names, but one is the main character. So the who in our story. It was Ted. That's right. Okay, we're going to write Ted first. So we know that this is a name, so it's going to have a capital letter at the beginning. And we're also writing a sentence. So it's going to have a capital letter at the beginning anyways. So Ted. Ted. T. E. D. What was my first sound? T. That's right. So capital T. Second sound was E. What letter is that? E. And then D. It's a D. Make sure you have the doorknob before the door. So this is our subject in our sentence. This is the who. So now we need our predicate is the name. It's called predicate. That's the what. That's what this person is doing. It's called a predicate. So what was Ted doing in our story? What did he do? He hid. So now we need to write the word hid after Ted. Because Ted hid. We've got our subject and predicate. So hid. How do you spell hid? I-D. What says h? It's an H. Make sure you have a space after the D. H. I is an I. And D again. It's a D. So we've got our subject, Ted. That's who the story is about. And then our predicate, the doing part. So he hid. Now we need to have a period. So I want you to underline the who. Remember we said it was Ted. And circle the doing. He hid. Okay. Now I want you to take a picture of this and insert it on the next slide.